If you're angry, if you're frustrated, even if you're miserable, obviously you're an emotional person. You better use your emotion in a good way. Using your emotion in a good way means, with emotion you don't try to cut, then it'll be like this kind of knife. You don't try to cut things with emotion. Emotion is about ignoring all the things and simply, that's emotion. Just embracing the world, that's emotion. Right now you're using emotion to dissect, all you will leave is mincemeat of your own life. You are not going to make mincemeat of anybody else. You will make a mincemeat of your own life, that's all. Because you're using a blunt object which should be used in some other way to dissect. This is a mess. All you will leave is a mess in the end. So yoga I just turn on the television to see the news and across the world, varieties of yoga that people are doing. It's both very, satisfying that just all over the world, in all kinds of places, somebody is doing yoga standing knee-deep in the snow, somebody is doing it in the desert, somebody is doing it with their children, somebody with their dog, somebody this way, that way, all kinds. Well, it's cute and nice, it's amusing, it's scary. All things at once. I'm glad so many people wanting to do yoga. But what yoga they should do, how they should do, nobody to tell them. Everybody thinks, because we are going with the dissection example, we'll continue, otherwise I'll have to invent another one, okay? Everybody thinks they can, nitya-nitya vicharam, that means you're able to decipher with the sharpness of your mind what is absolute and what is transient, what is eternal and what is momentary. You're able to decipher. Oh, but for that you need a very sharp knife, not a vessel or a ball. With that you are not going to do dissection. With that, if you have a vessel for a mind, no, I'm saying there's lots of pure water. I'm not saying vessel in a bad way. If you have a round object, then you must just embrace. You don't try to decipher which is high, which is low, which is eternal, which is momentary. All this you don't go, you just embrace everything as it is. That means you do not decipher what is high, what is low, what is God, what is devil, what is good, what is bad, what is me, what is you. You don't decipher. You treat everything the same way because you don't have a very sharp knife. No, Sadhguru, I'm very smart, even in my school they said I'm very smart, I got first rank. Usually, first rank people are all… I have nothing against them, I'm not saying this because I didn't get it. I never aspired for it. It never occurred to me that I have to be first in anything. I don't know, that thought never came to me. And I thought it's a very poor number. I mean, it's a least denomination. Generally in my class, I think almost right through my school days, it's somewhere between 24 to 36, 37 students is what I had in my class. I always took the top number. Yeah, there are 35 people, I'm 35. So Because of that, I did not think on those terms, but I'm saying, when you are not willing to spend enormous amount of effort and time in sharpening your knife, it's best to embrace everything as it is. No up, no down, no high, no low, no love, no hate, simply everybody as it is. Insect, bird, worm, human beings, men, women, children, whatever, you just… everything. This is not a bad path, it's very good. It is just because more than 70% of the human beings on this planet are far more emotional than they are mentally sharp or energetically intense or physically very enhanced, more than 70%. The highest among the four dimensions of body, mind, emotion and energy, 70% are emotionally strong. Only thing is their emotions are against themselves or against somebody. See, even if you have an emotion against somebody, it only works against you. Once in a way you can take out on them. See, right now I hate this guy. I'm using him because his eyes closed, so it's okay. See, he doesn't mind, okay? I hate this guy. Once in a way I may get to meet him somewhere and abuse him. Rest of the time he just burns my heart out. Acidity will come in the stomach, hatred people It'll rise to the head one day and give you tumor in the head. Because by hating someone, you're not doing anything to him. You are destroying this one. So whether it's anger or hatred or jealousy or resentment, is not against somebody, it's only against you. If you learn how not to turn your emotions against yourself, if you understand negative emotion, see, because emotion can give you such a high. To get that kind of a thought, please try this, to get that kind of a thought that you will feel, when did it happen to you? For most people it's never happened. I would say only 2 to 3% of the population in the world get that kind of thought. Such penetrating thought, it's liberating and wow thought. For most other people, they're capable of getting that kind of an emotion. They can feel an emotion where they'll feel, everybody's experienced at least a few moments in their life. So that they are emotionally capable of growth. So the same emotion, if it hits the bottom, of course it'll take you to hell. Because hell and heaven are two sides of the same coin, you must just learn to flip it right. Or like me, you must fix the coin, both sides heaven. But Sadhguru, you said there is no hell, heaven, you said there is reincarnation, I will come back. It once happened. It happened. Shankaran Pillai was having a conversation with his wife. Don't tell anybody, this is between husband and wife, okay? And Shankaran Pillai asked, this is a spiritual conversation, asked, what is reincarnation? The wife was bored with this kind of conversation, she was doing some little embroidery. Then she said, reincarnation means you will come back in a completely different way than the way you are right now. Then Shankaran Pillai thought about it and said, does it mean to say, in my next life I can come back as a pig? His wife said, you are not listening to me properly, I said you will come back in a completely different way. So this is why, because 70% of the people are more capable of their emotions, hitting either peak or depths. Emotional depths and emotional peaks people know, but intellectual peaks, very few people know. I'm not saying one is better than the other. There are different kinds of tools. See, if you are a screw, we need a screwdriver. If you're a nut, we need a spanner. Huh? If you're a pipe, we need a winch. Like this, tools. Don't make it one above the other. Right now, because of the type of schooling that you're going through, everybody has this wrong image. Being intellectually sharp is better than being emotionally, embracing. No, it's not like that. Everything has its own beauty and all of them have the same level of possibility. Only problem is how you will use the tool, that's all. Just by building your body and using your action, you can do it. Or by raising your energies, you can do it. But needs work. You're saying, keeping… even though there is a lockdown, all of you,